That's Fljótshlíð, a valley in Iceland. And I was there a few days ago and I stopped at this canyon called Bleiksárgljúfur. It's not a very well-known place. I don't think many people stop there, but it's a very beautiful place. And I took my drone out and started flying into the canyon to take a better look. That's me on the sill there, controlling the drone. And I'm happy I did because I got some really amazing shots that I'm excited to share with you. There's a small river there that falls down into the canyon. The waterfall is called Sítjarvur, and the height of the canyon is about 70 meters, I think I read somewhere. And even though it's a very small river that falls there, because of the height, it becomes a very powerful waterfall and is cutting through the stone there. That's about as far as I went, but I went back and forth a little bit through the canyon. There, I accidentally went all the way to the right there because I stopped looking at the monitor and was trying to see the drone directly, because when I'm going up, I'm so scared that I will hit something. So I was trying to see where the drone was and went all the way to the right. So please excuse my shaky controls because I was very nervous with walls on both sides. One small mistake and my drone would fall and I would not be able to retrieve it because this is very inaccessible. I've seen videos on YouTube where people are hiking through there, but they have wetsuits and they're very well equipped. It's hard to describe how nervous I was flying there, just taking small steps slowly, trying to not hit anything. And I cut out a few places where I stopped. So if you see the video doing any jerking movements, that's maybe because I edited out a few seconds where I had stopped. There were a few places that I think I went a little bit too close to the edge or a tree or something that I didn't realize the direction I was going or how close I was. But look at the color, the green moss. It's really like a movie set or like a fantasy movie or something. And big boulders that have fallen down the canyon that were once part of the canyon. I guess that's where I was getting quite close to the edge. See so they've, I guess, were part of the cliff of the canyon and their weight were not supported anymore, so they fell down there, and the water is just running under those boulders. It's quite amazing. There's a small lagoon there, and up there is that edge where I was sitting. I was trying to decide whether I should fly under it. So I'm sitting right above the drone right now. And I don't know what kind of stone this is, but the texture is so interesting. The lines and everything, and somehow there's almost a bridge over the canyon. In some places, you feel like you can just jump over there, for example. I wouldn't dare jump there. But they're going back into the canyon now. I had reached the end of the canyon and now I'm flying back into it. And I think somewhere around there is where I'm sitting right above the drone now, I think. There's the boulders again. I'm very happy that I went back because these shots are amazing and the colors. You can just see like a Game of Thrones episode being filmed there or something. So you can actually descend with a rope down there, or have a wetsuit and go that way, or you can just hike up on the edge. The lens is full of water. The drone was soaked after this. After I went so close to the waterfall. Now I want to show you some 360 photos that I took. I think it was around 4 years ago. I took these photos and I uploaded them to Google Maps so you can view them there. And this time I was hiking on the edge of it. And here, this is my favorite shot where the camera is right above the canyon. And this is a little bit earlier in the summer also. I think this was like August or something. So there is actually a tragic story that is happened here. There was 2 women who fell into the canyon and sadly passed away. I'll just go through here. If you go to the right here, you can see a photo where I went to the horses. So they didn't show up to work after the weekend, so they start looking for them, and they found one of the women had drowned there, but the other woman, they couldn't find her, and they suspected either she was still trapped in the canyon or maybe her body had floated down the river. So they searched for many days, and they actually dammed that waterfall so they could get better access and try to find the body. But they didn't find anything. And it wasn't until a month later that the body was found. So it's quite a mystery what happened. How did they both fall down at the same time? Or I guess it's a mystery that sadly will never be answered. While I was walking there, I kept thinking about these 2 women and trying not to fall myself. It got very scary. But yeah, I hiked up quite far up this canyon. I guess 1 or 2 kilometers. So maybe next time I go there, I'll fly the drone here as well. Try to fly all the way and follow the trail down to the waterfall and down. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, and catch you in the next video.